Welcome to another episode of the King of the Road Show on Fox 4 KBTV. The King of the Road Show is a national award-winning program produced by Southeast Texans for Southeast Texas.
King of the Road.
Thanks for cruising the Golden Triangle in the King's Caddy. I'm Jim, King of the Road. Before we get to this week's show, I want to remind you that the 24th Annual Gulf Coast Music Hall of Fame show, formerly the Janis Joplin Birthday Bash, will take place at the Port Arthur Civic Center on Saturday, January 22nd. Cajun Squeezebox King Wayne Toops will be officially inducted into the Gulf Coast Music Hall of Fame that night. In addition to Toops and Company, the 24th Annual Gulf Coast Music Hall of Fame will feature Janis Joplin tribute band Cosmic Pearl, Beat Daddy's lead singer Larry Grisham, and Long Neck Road. Tickets for the 24th Annual Gulf Coast Music Hall of Fame show are on sale now at A&S Music in Mid-County, the Port Arthur Civic Center box office, and the Penny Record in Bridge City and Orange. During the next 30 minutes, we'll feature the latest music video from Josh Turner on King's Music Clip of the Week, brought to you by Starvin, Marvin's Bar and Grill. But first, we'll air our latest exclusive with Beaumont blues great Ezra Charles at Starvin, Marvin's Bar and Grill. Ezra was born and raised in Beaumont and began performing as a teenager with Johnny and Edgar Winter. After meeting and learning from every great piano player, from Professor Longhair to Leon Russell, he started his present band in 1983 as a rockabilly trio, adding a horn section in 1985. Since moving to Houston decades ago, Ezra Charles and his band have been commonly referred to as Houston's Band. In fact, the Ezra Charles Band just won a regional blues contest and will represent Houston in an upcoming national blues competition in Memphis. Ride shotgun with me as we cruise back to Starvin Marvin's Bar and Grill in Beaumont for our exclusive with Ezra Charles.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim, King of the Road.
Jim, King of the Road.
I'm proud to tell everybody I grew up in Beaumont. And I tell everybody about all the great music. I call Beaumont the cradle of Texas music because of all the famous musicians that came out of here. And I tried to talk about all of them in this next song. Way back in the 40s, Harry James was a trumpet king. And he left his hometown with a great big sound. He showed the world how a band could swing. Well, them Beaumont boys, them Beaumont boys could jam. Must be something in the water that makes them play harder. Them Beaumont boys could jam. And along came the rock and roll 50s. Big Bopper was a jobbing fool. He left his hometown with a great big sound. He showed the world what it meant to be cool. Well, them Beaumont boys could jam. There's something in the weather that makes them play better. Them Beaumont boys could jam. The Red Hot Pink got a 60s. Johnny Winter played his guitar. But he left his hometown with a great big sound. New white boy can play the blues. Turn on the TV in the 70s. Edgar Winter's on the concert stage. When he left his hometown, a great big sound, he became a funky synthesizer range. Well, them Beaumont boys could jam. Be something in the ground, give them that sound, and yeah, them Beaumont boys could jam. Tracy Bird and Mark Chestnut started out playing local bars. They left their hometown with that Beaumont sound. Now they're country music superstars. Well, them Beaumont boys could jam. sit down at the keyboard, I can never feel down. Start to play the blues and people gather around. Clap their hands and shuffle to that boogie-woogie beat. Then go out and tell their friends and everyone they meet. I got 88 answers to the blues. 88 directions to choose. It's all the black and white. We start the boogie-woogie and blue. Oh, the God now. Draw up a best pants and buck her down in New Orleans. Oh, the spade and wind up Chicago blues sing. Well, they knew how to bring their keys to light. Should know where the time do that at night. Yeah, we got 88 answers to the blues. 88 directions to choose. The black and white. Start the boogie-woogie and blues.
Ezra Charles, amazing show.
Thank you.
Third time at Starvin Marvin's. Did you try the food this time?
Never had a chance. I come in the door, the next thing you know, I'm on stage playing my heart out. Every time I take a break, somebody wants to take my picture. I never get anything to eat here, and I see all this wonderful food everywhere I look.
The food's fantastic.
Yeah.
He did try the bread pudding last time he was here.
Yeah, last time I was here, I got a few bites of that. They brought my mother a big bread pudding, and she only let me have 2 bites, but it was fantastic.
It'll be worth the drive to come from Houston just to have the food one time.
And I ought to do that. Yeah.
Just come here and kick back and just be yourself for once.
Yeah. Be part of the crowd. Blend in.
Yeah,
I can do that.
it'll be hard for you to do, but it's hard for me sometimes too, especially when I'm wearing a silly hat.
Well, you know, if I put on a baseball cap, I can go incognito anywhere. I just look like another funny-looking little old man, you know.
It's the King of Texas Blues here. In fact, you put an album not too long ago called The King of Texas Blues. You've got a lot of big stuff coming up. Speaking of blues, you're going to be playing at the House of Blues on the 24th of this month in Houston.
Yep, and then we have our first big show in Austin in a long time at the Saxon Pub. And then the week after that, we leave for Memphis to go to the International Blues Challenge, where we're going to represent the Houston Blues Society in a competition with 100 bands from all over the country to see who is the top unsigned blues band in the world. And it'll be in several different rounds. We just make it to the second round, I'll be happy. But whatever happens up there, our objective really, sure, we'd like to win. We just want to go up there and be a sensation, you know. Once I light the piano on fire, nobody can follow that, right?
It's the King of the Road Show. We'll continue our exclusive with Ezra Charles at Starvin Marvin's Bar and Grill later in the program. But coming up next, King's Music Clip of the Week, brought to you by Starvin Marvin's Bar and Grill in Beaumont.